Welcome back to Awesome Camps. Today we have another opportunity for you to get to know what is going on with the auto industry, guys. And today Hyundai has dropped the new Ioniq 5 and it's been revealed with concept look and ultra fast charging straight from our people from motor1.com. And you must check this website because they have the latest, the hottest, and the newest news in the auto industry right there for you. Today we got the sub-brand Ioniq 5, which has been teased for the longest time by Hyundai. Why I'm saying sub-brand? Because they're coming with a full lineup in this type of vehicle on Hyundai, and it's gonna be highly interesting. And if you would like to know more about this, don't forget to subscribe to Awesome Camps, follow me on Facebook, check me out on Instagram, like this video, become part of the community of Awesome Camps, and do not forget to leave your comments down below and share this content in your favorite social media. And Awesome Camps is bringing to you the latest news about the Ioniq 5, which is gonna be a mid-size SUV, better than expected from my perspective, in the lineup of Hyundai. And this one, they claim that it's gonna be a really large vehicle for the electric market, aiming straight towards the Model Y from Tesla. And Hyundai is promoting and promising that this vehicle is gonna be the one to buy because they're gonna try to keep it below the $35,000 base price. They're not saying the exact price right away, but below $35,000 SUV, fully electric with 3 different options in the battery department, that will be really cool. This Ioniq 5 looks pretty much like the Volkswagen ID4. To me, it has a lot of hints from Volkswagen and Audi. Remember, we all know that the previous chief of design from Audi, it works now for Hyundai and Kia in Korea. And this one is not going to be the exception where they're going to try to use all the hints from the European market. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, it improves the opportunity for other companies to compete hand in hand with the big threes, Audi, Mercedes, and BMW. And now, since Hyundai is trying to attempt in the auto industry with the electric market, they have the electric Kona. This one is going to be not a Hyundai. This is going to be a sub-brand. Right now, it's introduced as a Hyundai Ioniq 5, but eventually it's going to be the Ioniq brand, period. That's it. It's going to come as an Ioniq 5, more than likely Ioniq 6, Ioniq 7, and I highly believe that something below the Ioniq 5 is going to come as a subcompact SUV. And you know that since the electrification, SUVification of the line, the auto industry is happening, all the companies are betting on the SUV market and electrification. So bring it, make it more economical and happen to make us happy. This one is going to come with LED lights. The length of this vehicle is 4,635 millimeters, which is 182 inches long, which is comparable to a mid-size SUV such as the Santa Fe, the RAV4, the Toyota 4Runner, those kind of vehicles like there. But they are claiming that the interior is going to be really comfortable and comparable to the Mercedes versions of the electric vehicles of Mercedes. Right now, they kept pretty much everything from their concept vehicle and they just drop it as a production vehicle. Yes, the dash looks very impressive. It's a big 12 inches infotainment system and also combined with their cluster, which is going to be probably like 8 inches or 10 inches long or big. And this one is going to come with an option of side mirrors cameras, which is going to be displayed in your infotainment system and your cluster when you're driving for the markets that approves them. Right now, it's going to be a very large and comfortable and nice looking SUV. And if you don't think about the name, stop thinking about Hyundai as a cheap brand anymore or an economical brand, because no vehicles right now are cheap. Look at the interior objectively, and you will see a whole different product. You will see a Tesla-like vehicle right there, and it's aiming towards the mid-age workers or group of workers demographics that are going to look and appeal to this. Very simple, very simplistic design. White interiors like Tesla, that's from the Tesla playbook. A panoramic roof, which these vehicles are not appealing to be or looking to be lightweight. These vehicles are going to be heavy, and they're going to bring everything to you, all the amenities that you may want or like, because eventually they're going to come with the automatic driving and so on. This one is going to come with 20 inches rims, and they're aero optimized to allow this vehicle to be more efficient. LED lights. What else it has? Beautiful interiors. The platform is intended to be, it was intended to be for vehicles and a combustion engines, but this one is going to have a front and a trunk. It looks good. It looks great. Materials are not going to be cheap or economical. I think that they're going to put a good amount of effort to get this vehicle to a different category, especially when they are coming with 3 different battery segments. Like they have the actual, for the United States, it's only 2, the long range and the standard range. And these ones are going to be all-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive in these versions. And 8 seconds 0 to 60. And the 2-wheel drive standard range, 7.4 in the long range. And the standard range all-wheel drive is going to be 6.1. So what else it has? Well, I will say that this vehicle looks amazing. And it's not going to be your favorite or first option, but you should shop for this kind of vehicle if you are in the mid-size SUV electric vehicle. Right now, the Mercedes-Benz is the next in this category that has probably the same amenities and the same options as the solar panel to extend the range on this battery, and that's an option also as well. So this one, the EV, is going to come with the range of 298 miles per charge in the top model, and from that point down is going to be in the basic one 256 miles range, which is around 400 or 390 kilometers. Very nice, very cool. I think that this is going to be a nice option from Hyundai. If it keeps this vehicle in the $35,000 to $40,000 option, is going to take a lot of the auto industry by surprise. They're saying that they're going to have a couple of models on the rear-wheel drive option, all-wheel drive option, and a couple of models slotted above and below this vehicle, which is called the Ioniq 6. It's gonna come as the concept from the Prophecy concept that they dropped in the Frankfurt International Auto Show in 2019, and the Ioniq 7, which is programmed to arrive early in 2024. So as it now, you're gonna receive just the Ioniq 5, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous SUV. All that being said, I will leave you with this, and this question of the day is... The question of the day is, there are so many options coming out in the auto industry. We have the Ford Master Mach-E, we have the Tesla Y, we have the Mercedes EQs, and now we have the Ioniq 5, and eventually the Q4, or the Q4 electric, right? What would you base your purchase option on? Would you buy an electric vehicle by the brand, by the amenities, or by the price? I think it's difficult to answer because you have to have a combination of the 3. I think that Hyundai has had some issues recently with their electric vehicles. Some of them were catching on fire in Korea. They were having a huge investigation about it. Still an option. I think that Tesla Model Y has been the king and the queen of that category right now. Q from Audi is going to be a good option. Mercedes is always Mercedes, but they have not been thoroughly proven in the electric market right there. I think I still aim for the Ford Mustang Mach-E, and that one will be my option today. So I will see you guys soon, and stay tuned for more of Asa Camps.